Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. Let's look at the markets overnight. We popped, dropped, and dropped again. ES 6708 all the way down to 6635. About 73 points in range there. NQ 959 all the way down to 603, so 356 points in range. Hey Jay, how are you? Kappa, about 100 ticks. Ultra Bond, rising up. About 3/4 of a point. Gold dipped under 4,000 last night. Down to 39.97. It looks like about 57 points in range. Crude oil rising, but still below 60. About 70 ticks in range. Bitcoin also had a huge dip last night, down to 89, back up to 91 now. So that's where we sit standing, whatever body, excuse me, whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this chilly, rainy Tuesday morning. Right now, both NQ and gold just bounced big. What a bounce here. It's up about 70 points in 5 minutes. See, we are, well, let me make sure it's showing. Yeah, it is. We are up 411.96 from last night's trading, which was here on the live stream. I did take one trade afterwards, and that was actually on the Russell. Still rising. Almost 100-point pop here. No idea. I don't see news. So no idea what's triggering this pop. Oh. And Cloudflare is down, which means financial juice just went down on me. Believe that'll also mean a couple of prop firm websites are down as well. I think Bowen Ox will be down. Oh, no, Bowen Ox is up. So I was wrong. I was wrong. How could that happen? I don't get, but I'm not wrong. Tradify's down. Well, Tradify's affiliate portal is down. Various services like AWS and Cloudflare really have been having their issues lately. Pull back here on NQ. Quiet morning here so far. Yep, take profit traders down thanks to Cloudflare. Jay, are you hearing me, or am I like not coming across? Okay, just making sure. It's unusual for it to be this quiet. Hey, JJR. You mean the website or your actual account? I don't think the accounts are affected because the accounts are through Tradovate. The website's down for me. What do you want? Yeah, I'm not aware of any accounts that are affected. back down on that candle with an ATR of 15. We also have news coming up in about 4 minutes. What? Why? It's hanging here around 24,750. Apex announced the new sale, 80% off and $40 PA fees. All of a sudden, market got boring as well. Here's news, but I don't see anything moving. Little pop there. We've lost some oomph. Oomph losers. Again, NQ kind of trickles back down to 750. It's a dark and stormy day. We actually had thunderstorms overnight. Not usual for November, but not unheard of either. But it's chilling. Hey, JC. Yeah, that was from last night's trading. The trades yet this morning. Yeah, with 3 micros on the funded accounts. So it's about 1/3 of the total. And the last trade of the night was after the stream, and I was on the Russell of all things. That one I didn't copy trade because I didn't have it set up to copy the Russell. I was red yesterday. Ended up doing some stupid stuff. One of those where you're so sure you're right that you enter the same trade 2 or 3 times and it kills you each time and you're deep in a hole. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'll check them out. Popping back up here after that drop. Yeah, ace seems pretty zen as it is. NQ channel hold 24,700. All the indices are kind of blah right now. No opportunities right now. Hey, John, good to see you. How are you doing? That's no fun, John. There's a nice little pop. 20 points. Wow. I can't see news because financial juice is down. Nice, John. She came on the live stream. Huh. I just tried it, but not working for me. Huh? It's weird that it's working for you, not for me. Yeah, 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. Q's still rising. They all fall? Yeah, it looks like it, John. Yeah, they all pretty much made the same move. Tomorrow and Thursday are going to be very important to see if the market can make a rebound. NVIDIA earnings after the bell tomorrow, and then non-farm payrolls on Thursday. Ouch, John. Oh, big fall right back down. So everything it just gained, it's losing again. So we're back down into where we were ranging a few minutes ago, and it looks like it wants to break that range to the downside. Well, I can't see financial juice because Cloudflare is having an outage, and so I can't tell if there's news or not. It's not scheduled news if there's news. Oh, you talk about overall the market downturn? Uh, the the thought is that the AI bubble might be breaking a little bit. Which is why the Nvidia earnings are so important tomorrow. But yeah, big funds and stuff have gotten out of their positions on Nvidia and other AI stocks. Um, the earnings reports concerned a lot of analysts because of how much money was being invested in AI, and basically it makes it sound like if something happens with OpenAI, if that company ends up crumbling, it'll bring down a whole bunch of huge companies with it. Yeah, it's a fun one to play. We'll just have to see how it does tomorrow. And then Q pops right back up, so we're making bigger moves in an S pattern. Oh, well, sorry to hear that, JC. Time to refocus. Yeah, it's raining here as well. We're supposed to get a lot of rain over the next 5 days or so. From what I read, though, there is a chance that we could be in for a very cold and snowy winter if the polar vortex beats down the La Nina. Gold all the way back up into the 40-60s. Did drop below 4,000 overnight. So quite the recovery.
Low battery.
Low battery on what? My computer has told me something has a low battery, and I don't know what it is. This is my bar here unplugged. Pain in my butt. Okay, let's see. I know the computer's not running batteries. I'm gonna make a huge mess. Looks like it's plugged in. Only thing I can think of is it was my it's my sound bar for my computer. Hey, Freighter. NQ price action sucks as we head toward the top of the hour. I hope that works out for you, Freighter. Trader just gave me a bunch of accounts to give away for both the 12 Days of Christmas event and the Discord engagement program. Freighter Project X has informed all the prop firms that was using Project X that they are dropping them as of February 2026. They basically rug pull them all. Project X or Topstep X, whatever you want to call it, will be a Topstep only product as of February 2026. None, but like from what I understand, there's some props that are actually 85% Project X. You know, when they give people a choice, they're actually choosing Project X. For the 12 Days of Christmas event, my hope is to have get 12 prop firms. So far, I have TPT, I got Lucid, I got Apex, and I got Tradify. Hoping to get nice pop here on NQ again. Hoping to get Trade Day, My Funded Futures, the Futures Desk, Legends, Bull and Ox, but Bull and Ox I'll have to pay for. A couple others. Not sure if I'm interested in this short or not. I'm not. No. Nope, and I'm glad I wasn't. Well, maybe. Hopefully we get something here soon. I really have not liked this price action. The only thing I really missed, I consider a missed opportunity, was back here, this short right here. That was a good, I had the brown shaded area, nice red candle. It was overextended on the R side as well. That was the only real big miss of the morning. This one a little bit was also a little bit, but not as good. Hey Ron, how you doing? Yes, John. 80% off and $40 PA. First month only though, John. It's 50% if you go at any additional months. Nice pullback here, so I should have taken that short. So that was our second missed opportunity there. So when you say bigger account, what size account are you looking for? There's nothing, gonna be nothing better than Apex, because Apex is one of the few that even offer that high of a size, honestly. Yeah, the Apex 300K will be 70, like $80, $73, something like that. So yeah, I mean that's a great deal for you, John. Just remember that you'll want to try and pass in 30 days. You're welcome. Another top of the hour pop there. We're less than 30 minutes till the bell. Gold all's trying to pop again. See you, John. Have a great day. So we're being patient, waiting for our opportunity. Like I said, there were two good opportunities that I missed, but there hasn't been a lot. Some days by now we have 5 or more. The 5-minute chart would have given me nothing so far. Gold really popping again. Morning, Crypticon. How are you? How'd you finish up last night, Crypt? Sorry to hear that. I was worried you were over trading a bit there. Yeah, Cloudflare is down, Crypticon, causing a whole bunch of outages all over the internet. Yeah. I got errors on Take Profit Trader. I got errors trying to log into Tradify's affiliate area. You got to wonder if these companies are getting, bigger and bigger, and they're not scaling up people wise. I mean, maybe they're relying more on AI. I mean, I don't know. I've seen some people question whether it's Russian or Chinese hackers. But I thought the big AWS outage was just because of a DNS thing they screwed up on. Crypticon, the trading should not be affected. I have not noticed that or heard of any outages with Tradovate. I really haven't checked them all, but my funded futures is still up. Lucid is still up. Trade Day, well, I don't know. Trade Day could be down. Their affiliate portal's up. They use a different thing there. Bow and Ox is up, which surprised me because I know Bow and Ox actually uses Cloudflare. Futures desk seems okay. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Financial Juice was down, but somebody else got in, but I still can't get in. Hey, USC, you and Robin come in on the same bus? Doing all right. So overall, it's just a generalized mess. Love that The internet runs off of 2 or 3 sites. I don't think that's how they had it planned in the start. Kind of choppy here.
Sure is choppy today.
Crypticon, do you want a MightyOxTrading Christmas ornament? Robin, I'll get yours sent out. I think I'll be processing the orders today. USC, I'll send yours out today. I'm absorbing the cost. I'll just send it to you free.
Low battery.
Yes, I know, but I don't know how to fix
Power
it.
off.
All right. You're welcome. Let's see if that was my sound bar. Yeah, it was my sound bar. No, yeah, I don't have a wife. I have a computer. That was my sound bar. For some reason, it must have gotten unplugged somehow. So I'll have to try and figure that out later. I mean, I got the other computer, but I don't like to load that down. I mean, it's powerful enough. I can load it down, but the screen space is less. Oh, Jay, my graphics card might be getting fixed over the Thanksgiving weekend. Morning, Ace. How is Ace today? Guess that's what happens when you have a 20-point day the day before. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting about trash days. I'm glad Ace remembers now. Should be walking in the street. Yeah, I was joking around. Yeah, same here. Can't just everything has to be in the can. You can't just have a bag sitting on the ground next to the can. Leaf sucker upper. Uh, I keep trying to poke up here, but blah. I hate this price action. So I'm glad I got wins last night to put me up where I'm at now because I've had no trades this morning. Oh yeah, I mean the news for today is correct. I just forgot to change the date. That's a whole different kind of transgender. By the magic of the internet, it is fixed. I keep forgetting to do it. I when I first started it, I updated it in the evenings before the, now I'm like updating in the morning, and some mornings I forget. So rising or falling when you say reach the daily 200 EMA? Gold continuing to run. Running up the chart. Does the DAX correlate with anything on the American side, Frater? Or a reminder, folks, we are doing an overnight stream on Friday, starting at 2:30 Eastern. Yeah, Ace Cloudflare is down, and it's causing that all over the internet. Financial Juice is down for me too, although for some reason it was working for JC. Okay, it's interesting, Frater. No, you didn't break the internet, Ace. At least I don't think. Kind of imagining Ace going, "Did I do that?" In eval, it's 30%. In funded, there's not one. Hey, Hassan. How you feeling, Hassan? All right, Crypt. Oh, by the way, ChatGPT is down as well. Glad to hear that, Hassan.
Two minutes till the bell.
It's working for, like, certain things are working for some people, not for others. This is what I get with ChatGPT. Please unblock challenges.cloudflare.com to proceed. No, I mean, I don't. Hassan uses it for a lot of things, but I use Gemini more than I use ChatGPT now. Gemini is what gives me those great AI videos. I can't get an invite for Sora. I'm not even on the OpenAI Discord. Nice pop here on NQ. Oh, yeah, I forgot to hit the bell. That's why there's a pop on NQ. Wow. I totally zoned out on the bell there. Talking about Hassan's medical issues. So nice pop here at the bell. Up to 757. I even hit the 2-minute thing. And it's still, I totally forgot about the bell. And they call me a traitor. Ooh, and quick. fall back below 24,700. Overnight low 603. Wow. 54-point candle here. Wow, just a dead drop. Oh, ChatGPT just came back up. Bounce here. Oh, wow. What a spike move up on all the indices. Hey, Loot. How you doing? Almost up to 800. Ace, did you get points from that before that huge reversal? Let's see if Financial Juice is back for me. ChatGPT came back. Yay, Financial Juice is back. Oh, wow. Quick whip back down. Things are wild. Good. Excellent, Ace. Now that was a quick move right back down. I hate you know, I like volatility, but this is kind of insane right now. ATR up to 33. The NQ 5-minute chart just looks absolutely ugly. This is what the 5-minute chart looks like. Look at that. Ew. Ew. All right, Hassan. And another bounce up. Hey, Tia. Looking for trades in all the wrong places. Just in time because we got factory orders coming up in 20 minutes. USC was here a minute ago. And Q's undecided. I'm not trusting anything right now. Back in the day, way back, I guess in the 60s and 70s, kids had an expression, don't trust anyone over 30. I'm changing that expression to don't trust any ATRs over 30. Right now our ATR is 38. Wow. That's great, Tio. Financial Juice sent out an alert. The Cloudflare issue has been resolved and the site should be working normally now. Could all users please refresh? For me, I prefer ATRs on the 1 minute chart between 5 and 20. That's NQ. Obviously, any other asset would be different. When I was playing around with gold, I was comfortable with 3-ish, I believe. Just wait till the website's up and T.O. writes a whole rule book. He's already got the glossary going. NQ fallen here, back below 700, down to 650. Again, overnight low sitting at 603. They're already doing articles. What is Cloudflare and why is it causing outages across the internet today? It's a $70 billion company. I didn't realize it was that huge. If anyone's interested in TradingView, their paid plans, their Black Friday sale is going to be up to 80% off for the yearly plans plus 1 month free. Yes, I am a TradingView affiliate. As a matter of fact, Tio, let's prepare to get TradingView into the social media rotation and in the daily email. Don't you love it the way I use my live stream as a way to talk to my employees? NQ still going down, 631. See, between AWS and Cloudflare, I think that's over 50% of the internet. So I don't think that the internet was supposed to be this centralized. Patak would love if they did. Honky tonk, pataka talk. I got the hiccups all of a sudden. That's going to be annoying. Hope it doesn't end up like that guy that had hiccups for like 38 years. And they went away, so it was more like 38 seconds. Ten minutes till news. We're getting close to NQ's low of the day. Got it. New low of the day. 594 half. Interesting bounce possibly there. I don't know. Don't know if I trust it. It stayed red, so nope. Well, I think it's still going to work, but nope. Not an entry. Got to follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules, it's complete chaos. By the way, our ATR is now 43. That's a 4 and a 3. I prefer burritos. I don't like crunchy taco shells. I like soft burrito shells. Should say I don't like. I like. I mean, I like tacos, but burritos are more heavily favored. Yeah, everything's dropping hard now. It's dropping like it's hot, dropping like it's hot, dropping like it's hot. Yes, the bot definitely likes tacos. I think the main thing I don't like about tacos is you crunch it, and then the shell tends to break, and it starts making a mess all over the place. Whereas burritos are all nicely rolled up, and I mean, unless it has a blowout or you put way too much into it, it stays pretty well nice. News in 5 minutes. Are you serious? Still falling? I don't have any more AI videos that I can make today, or else I will be making an ox with a burrito blowout now. Yeah, meat and egg and cheese. That's my preference for a breakfast burrito. I was about ready to take that trade, and I just didn't get to the chart in time. That would have been a good win. Mad at myself on that one. Yeah, it's part of my problem, Tio, is I think of things I want to make, and then by the time I have the ability to make them, I forget what I was gonna make. Now I need to start focusing on Christmas. Once again, speaking of Christmas, if anyone wants a MightyOxTrading Christmas ornament, let me know. I'll be getting them sent out this week. Ace, if you want one, I'm going to need your address again because they now made it that I can't see your address from the past orders. Because of European regulations. They blocked it for everybody. NQ still falling. Selling off hard. Got news in less than a minute. Factory orders came in at 1.4, which was the forecast. ATR is still 40. Trying to be patient here. As the market falls, so are the days of our lives. So we broke through the lows of the past 2 Fridays where we had the big dip. We are now down to, well, We could be hitting, see if this gives us support. 410 is where we hit on October 17th before it bounced and rose up for a couple of weeks before we started moving down again. So 410 is our next support level. It is Panera. No, unfortunately I didn't, and I should have. I got to start taking my purples no matter how deep they look. I even have a rule in place now to take them, and I just still not. I think I think it does, Ace. At least while it's loading, it would be loading those days. I think once they're loaded, I don't think it matters. But while they're trying to load it, so I know when I've tried to load big amounts of days on NT, it's crashed on me at times in the past. Thing is, they're not even scary. I'm just kind of blind to them. I notice them after the fact. Looks like it's 4,000 crypt. You can withdraw into the buffer, but only at 50%.
Order filled. Order filled.
Boom! 20-point trade. First trade of the day.
Let's give thanks for our win.
Now, what I need to start getting comfortable doing is letting it just go. Letting that first. My thought is to just let the first candle happen. Whatever happens, happens. And that would have been a 43-pointer there. Wow, this is a big bounce. 430. Wow, this is over 100 points in less than 3 minutes. $105.5-minute candle here. So now I'll show you what I was talking about here as we watch this. On this move down, this was a valid signal. I'm going to mark them right there. This was a valid signal. And this was a valid signal. All three of those I should have taken. There were purple candles touching the 9 and finishing below. And you can see how all three. This one would not have been valid. It would have worked, but it wouldn't have been valid. And this one, actually, this one was valid too. So all 4 of those, I could have got 4 good, at least 20-point trades on the way down. That was, just absolutely asinine that I do not take these with trend. Well, I appreciate that, Crypt, and good job. On the 5-minute chart, I did not get any signals. 3-minute chart, I got a beautiful signal and could have followed it all the way down. I haven't felt at the top of my game since 1994. I don't know. I was only like 20 years old then. Why wouldn't I be at the top of my game when I was 20? I think I'm getting better. I still feel like I'm close. You know, like right now I'm looking at my funded accounts, which remember I'm still trying to get back up to their starting balance so I can actually start earning money from them. But right, 9 funded accounts there so far today, that I'm trading, and they're all up $200 in the day, like $205. So if that was, where I was not recovering back to my starting balances, not that's $1,800. There's no reason I can't do that every day. I was, and those are on 3 micros. So I'm not taking much risk. So 3 micros earning me $200 a day on, say, 20 accounts, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I have 20 funded accounts. Crypticon. My goal is 40. I had 25. I've lost a couple. Yeah. It shows the power of micros and the power of, using funded, multiple accounts. Now, the account you're seeing in the P&L, that's an eval. So that is a mini. The 800 is a mini. But in all seriousness, yeah, JJR, it gets it when you're you get that feeling, but yet you're stumbling to get over that hump. I think it could be the most frustrating part. I know it's where I've really started feeling the most frustrating, and I've had my couple of meltdowns because you feel you're so close. You feel like you should be able to get over that hump, and every setback feels magnified by 10. JJR has granted you a wrench. I took a couple of wrenches away last night for people that are no longer here. So I figured can add some wrenches as well. And Q popping back up. Now, you see that little doji right next to the shaded area? That was a good signal. It wasn't a confident signal, but the reason it was good is because, oh, let's see, hold on a minute. It wouldn't have been, the stop would have been about 13 points. Based on the ATR, that's a really nice stop, and you can see it's just popped up almost 100 points. It's shucks. SH. Wow. The volatility right now with basically no news is just amazing. Yeah, it sometimes lags for me, Freighter. I don't know what causes it. Ace, are you here? Your wife has a question. Where? That shouldn't be happening, USA. Nice pop back up here on NQ. Oh, wow. I thought they were better than that. NQ pulled back, now trying to pop back up, trying to get back up to 600. And gets it, tries to push through. Nope. Fails there. Hey, Sire, how you doing? We're going back down. Wow, nice, JJR. Very nice. Oh, have you recovered that now, Sire? Are on the way to recovery? That's a nice recovery. Is the Apex website down for anybody else? Purple candle here is interesting. Glad I decided not to take it, considering that was a 51-point candle. Gotta get those fingers to hit the weight room. Oh yeah, that's where I got in trouble. Don't remember if it was last week or the week before when I accidentally took 3 minis instead of 3 micros. And Q barcoding for the last 5 candles, but with absolutely huge codes. Yeah, what I learned to do on NT now is to make sure my micro and mini windows are separate windows instead, not just a tab in the same window, so it doesn't change the quantity when I want to switch between them. Oh, Apex is back up. Just reload it now. A lot of it, well, maybe. Now I hit login and that doesn't want to load. A lot of internet issues today. We should all be careful. That's similar to what happened to me, sire. My computer didn't freeze, but my data dropped, and so I couldn't do anything to get out of the trade when I accidentally went three minis instead of micros. We're dropping low again. Low is 430. We're down to 470. So only one trade so far this morning, but it was a good one. Combined with last night, it's a good day. Yeah, see, once you start getting comfortable with all that, why don't you put the copy trader on and copy trade some prop counts to it? Speaking of that, Ace, have you worked any on that TPT? Ooh, sorry. Both my computers have NinjaTrader with all my accounts on them. And I'm thinking about getting backup internet as well. Yeah, USC. I can. Now, granted, I have my own license for NT, but I'm not sure that matters. I have it on both desktops with no problem. And even though they're the same version of NinjaTrader with and you know all just about everything's the same. For some reason, things act differently between the two computers. Like Bolinox on the or on the more advanced computer never wants to connect for me, but it connects right up on the older computer. He's Connor's supposed to be. He said he should be able to get over here. Um, Thanksgiving weekend to fix it, Hassan. And then if you never hear from me again, you know I got absorbed into playing RuneScape 20 hours a day. I still don't like this price action. Ace, do you have the notebook in a safe place? Or what happens if coffee gets spilled on it? Or if when you leave that door open for the cat and the raccoons come in, they take it? I'm gonna make Ace get like 3 notebooks now. I told you he's gonna start. He's gonna get 3 notebooks now. I don't believe Ace just said that. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I don't memorize phone numbers anymore. Yeah, this is fizzling. I mean, our ATR is still 40, but ew. And there's a dump. Finally broke that, kind of broke that range. Bounce here, but ugh, yuck, 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 yuck. Very start of that sentence, I thought you were saying you're getting winter weather. Then I read the rest of it. Oh, nice pop. See again, this is how, I mean, we're moving 50, 60 points in 2 minutes. I'm glad I got that one trade in today. And see, that's the type of thing. Now, maybe not with 3 micros, but you know, That was with one mini for 20 points. One trade can make your day for copy trading. I have never copy traded my boogies. The problem there was the Apex copier. That copier was a piece of crap. They white labeled Replicanto, made some changes, and it never worked well. I've never had an issue with Replicanto itself here. The only issue you have is if there's something that goes wrong, it's gonna go wrong on all your accounts. Like that day where I lost I lost connection as soon as I entered a trade. Well, that trade was entered on 13 accounts. It wasn't Replicanto's fault, but that's where the danger lies. Where if something goes wrong, it's going to go wrong on all your accounts. Now, I admit, right now, because I'm only using 3 micros, I'm breaking a rule I said I would follow, where I said I wouldn't copy trade more than, say, 3 accounts at a time, funded accounts at a time. And right now I'm trading 9, but because I'm using the micros. All right, folks, we have reached the end of our time together. I do want to thank everyone for joining me today. We shall be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, for some more wild, crazy trading action. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. We'll see you then. Bye.